It's Friday, August 15th. My name's Ian Fox, and I'm joined by my best friends, Brett and Joe. Today, we talk about AEW versus Raw, the number one contender, and what it looks like for Forbidden Door, and why not to hide things in your singlet. Here we go.
Not my gun from
The headlines of this week, we have Team Seth finally being named. How do you guys feel about the name The Vision for Team Seth from The Visionary?
It's better than Team Seth.
No argument.
Like, I didn't know that they had a proper name before, and I preferred it that way.
I mean, at some point, they needed a name so that way you knew which group you're talking about besides Team Seth.
I kind of think it's funny that it's actually like the Vision is really Braun, and Paul. Seth is its own. It's like you have the Vision and Seth.
That's 100% true. I feel like what's-his-face is about to drop Seth and just keep going with Braun and Braun.
Did you guys hear about Naomi's injury?
No. Oh, didn't she like fall riding her suitcase?
That's one story I heard.
What?
That's the one I'm hoping is true, and then she's fine and no problem. The other thing that I heard was that she is pregnant.
Oh, I could see that being a thing too.
Just a rumor, though, so I really have no idea what to think. There was another rumor that it wasn't Jimmy's, but it was Jay's. Do I believe that? No. Would it be interesting? Yeah, I'd be very invested. Something else I feel like we kind of need to talk about is Karrion Kross is just the most famous guy on the internet now. The internet just loves him, and they need him like they needed R-Truth, but I don't see that for myself. I just don't care about Karrion Kross. They did like a weird contract stuff to him, and they separated his contract from Scarlett's contract, which is an interesting move.
Oh, they had a joint contract before?
Yeah, no, well, they're married, so they had a joint contract, I guess. And I only saw this through like different interviews that he's going through now. And they told him that they would deal with him and then they would deal with her separately, which is different than what they normally did. And they gave him 24 hours to sign his contract, and he wanted to know like the valuation of where they're getting their numbers, and because of that, he ran out of time. He wasn't able to sign it. So as of right now, I don't believe he's contracted with the WWE, him or Scarlett. And he also said AEW is not contacting him. But the internet is making an uproar, and that they want Kross, and like there's a whole big thing, I guess, on the internet. But like, I feel like I'm part of the internet, and I don't feel that way. I don't understand where the feeling's coming from at all.
You're sad he's gone, right?
I don't care that he's gone.
Or sorry, you're happy. You're happy or apathetic about it.
Like, I'm not happy he doesn't have a job, but as a character
Right.
on Raw or wrestling, I don't need him on my show. Like, I don't. He consistently would make mistakes in like the match with Sami Zayn. There were multiple things that like I felt he made mistakes, which is fine. You can make mistakes, but at that level, for how good everyone's claiming him to be, I don't see why they're like so over on him. It feels like a troll.
He makes too many mistakes. He's an unsafe wrestler.
Like wrestling wise, he's very good on the promo. Like if Seth could do a promo like him, Seth would just be light years so much better.
Yep, I'll agree.
But that's
with that.
not good enough for me, for him to be like sought after like this. Like there's so many people on the internet. Like there's a movement on Twitter, I think, called We Want Kross. You could see like We Want Kross signs and stuff too in the crowd.
I don't think that anything's gonna come of it. Just in general, it's not like an R-Truth movement. It's not the same.
I honestly think it's a move to get rid of Kross and to get Scarlett on. Just literally Mark Marrow. He's fucking Mark Marrow. That's all he will ever be to me. And it's probably like the meanest thing I've ever said about anybody, but he is Mark Marrow. And by that, all that means is he's a halfway decent pro wrestler that has a hot wife that they just want to make money off the hot wife. That's why he's Mark Marrow. Like Scarlett and Kross have always been a thing, just like how, who was it, Sable? That one in with Mark Marrow?
Well, Sable ended up with Lesnar.
Yeah, right now, sure. But they came into the business together, and she was never like a wrestling part of it. She was just his wife that he was a wrestler. And then WWE was like, wow, she could definitely make us money. Let's get rid of this guy and she'll make us more money. So I feel like that's something along the lines here with Karrion Kross. Which, if that means more Scarlett, I'm all for it, sure.
You know, I have to admit, the fact that this shit is being written really does make it into a game of like cat and mouse that I find very enticing.
Yeah, they gotta earn it though if I want to be happy about it. It's also on us if I'm gonna keep complaining that like it's my fault to keep watching it.
That's true.
Yeah, it's on me. Well, last week was really good. You just hope it's good.
I think that's the most frustrating thing about Raw this week is that like it was so close to being like special, and it just like shat its pants this week.
Why
Yeah.
was it? Why was it so close to being special?
It just felt like it was an overarching story instead of different pieces of a show. It was one big show. And I think if no pun intended, big show. I think that if they actually had like a real ending to it, it could have been like the starting point to something even bigger. I don't know. I don't know specifically what I'm talking about. I just know that I liked the Raw before this week a lot. And like I think a lot of it was the Sheamus and Rusev like integrating themselves into like different parts of Raw, and I was expecting more of that this week, and it went right back to the original format.
It almost felt like last week they were like, "We're gonna have a guest writer on, and he's gonna make everything awesome for a full week." And then next week,
Oh right.
we're gonna say, "Screw it," and go right back to doing whatever we feel like doing again.
We just blew all of our writers' Christmas bonuses on hiring a guy for 1 week. Made the show amazing, and now we're gonna go back.
I have at least the word "pointless" written down 3 times on my notes right now that I'm looking at. El Grande Dom when they won against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, and that match
Yep.
was actually not that great, and it was mainly because fucking Dragon Lee kept messing shit up.
It was so funny watching Grande Americana not find the metal piece in his singlet. It looks
Yeah.
like he's just fishing in there for like 10 good seconds on live TV.
I was gonna say he was just digging for gold down in there.
Just going for it all, which that
And
part was hilarious. We're not going over that whole Raw. Like, fuck it. Fuck that Raw. What is that? Oh, AEW started? Yep. Guess what? My vote. AEW has already won the week.
God, look at these fans. They totally agree with you. They're even more excited to be there.
Oh, starts with MJF. Not even close.
Yeah! Give me MJF, dude. Come on. Kiss that fucking pinky ring. God, I hate this guy.
I am gonna say I'm already leaning towards AEW as the better show.
Yeah?
Yeah, this week for sure.
Aren't you thinking you're calling it kind of early?
Yes.
AEW is just so good at wrestling.
Well, you have the better wrestling, and this week there's a little bit more storytelling. I like it. It's nice.
But also, like, this would be a hard AEW to compete with anyway. But that would be a very easy Raw to beat. So, like, I had no problem calling it right when AEW started. And then I found out MJF was coming out, and I was like, that clinches it for sure.
It starts with MJF. His 10-minute
Like,
promo
boom.
was better than all 2.5 hours of Raw.
It's sad, but true.
Hey, they know Cope's theme song.
Fuck you.
Oh, is that just like a real song that I don't know?
What? No, he was talking about the audience, and he's just referring to him as Cope.
Is that not him?
No, that is him, but that's not what we call him. That's Edge. Like, it's Edge. Like, if anybody calls him Cope, it's just to be a dick.
Oh shit, it's Edge. Oh, I see it now.
They call him Cope because Edge is owned by WWE.
As this is TLC Edge, right?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Correct.
that's the same guy.
That beard really takes the pretty boy out of his face. He still looks
Mhm.
very handsome, but he's no longer a annoying pretty boy.
Yeah, he's married with kids now. He don't care as much. But he did have a live sex show on Raw with the person that he's not married to right now. But they were dating at the time.
I'm sorry. Can you say you said a live sex match?
Sex
Sex show. No match.
Oh.
They were boinking under on a bed, like under a blanket in the ring.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so let's talk about the next thing.
That was a botch, right?
A little.
Like a baby botch, yeah.
A baby botch. I want
Baby
my baby
botch.
botch, baby botch, baby botch.
I want my baby botch, baby
Chili's
botch.
baby botch.
I was gonna say I definitely prefer AEW over Raw.
At the end of the day, this week it was a below average Raw, and an above average AEW. So it made the decision very easy.
Yeah, I will agree with that. I wouldn't even say this is an above average AEW.
Yeah, well, they've always been good, but I do like this one even more this week. But that's probably because we're seeing like some of the other guys come up that we haven't seen. Like Takahashi was huge for me.
Yeah, I haven't seen Takahashi. I haven't seen Rush in a while, just in general.
How do you guys feel about a not wrestling thing of the week? Just anything good, bad, just a random thing that like either happened or something in the news you want to talk about.
Wild thing this weekend will be it'll be my first time ever going to a road race live, watching like muscle cars race.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's
So a lot of
dope.
firsts this weekend.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. I mean, I wasn't even expecting to do it this week, but that's like exactly what I'm looking for.
I think I'll be back to help you guys record Monday, or not record Monday, but watch Monday Night Raw. But I can't tell you how much energy I'll have.
No worries. Hopefully, Rob, jazzes you right back up because it's so good and we love watching Raw so much. Real quick, we'll do the SmackDown preview. The only thing that I found this week is that we have the Street Profits versus DIY, which should be a fantastic match.
That's gonna
That
be
would
great.
be the highlight of my SmackDown, is what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm guessing too, and that's just because I absolutely love DIY as a tag team.
We're just extending our more tag team stuff to further reiterate that they don't know what to do with the tag teams. But that is still going to be a good match, even though that's not like there's no direction necessarily yet.
Yeah, there's zero direction for the tag team division, but it'll be a good match. I'm really excited to see that match.
And the other thing on SmackDown, we have Carmelo Hayes and The Miz are in action somehow. So, feel about that. Oh, what's up, Jared?
Your champion's graced the screen.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, your PTP champ.
You're just in time.
I'm working my day-to-day job. Soon I'm gonna be able to retire from my day-to-day job. So I'm gonna be making so much money as the champ.
Yeah.
And paid me $45,000 the other day for winning the championship. Thank you, Ian.
Yeah, and you know what? No
He
problem.
really wrote it to
Anytime.
charity, but I rerouted his bank account into my account. So thank you, Ian.
Charity's just that stripper,
But y'all have a good one. I just wanted to jump in here, see what everybody's doing.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I mean, hey, you're the champ. That's why you got it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good to see you. Congrats again on winning.
Hell yeah. Y'all have a good one.
Next events for the PTP Challenge are going to be Forbidden Door and then Clash of Paris. Forbidden Door is going to be August 24th, and literally the week after, August 31st, is going to be Clash of Paris. So Jared will defend his championship at Forbidden Door against the number one contender, who I will announce right now. It is Server Error 404. Hilarious. That is his name. He is it's pretty brilliant when it comes to wrestling, thinking about that stuff. But he thrives when it comes to roast promos. He can do that like nobody's business. It's something to see. So I'm hoping we can get something along those lines. You can experience that because he's very good, very, very good at that. But the winner of those two will face whoever gets the most points at Forbidden Door at Clash of Paris or Clash in Paris.
Next week.
Yep, the following week. So Jared's going to rack up some defenses, or we're going to have a few title changes. Who knows?
And because of them being back to back, we'll probably announce the number one contender and who won that week right after Forbidden Door, because it
Bada
is
boom.
a week apart.
Yep. We'll keep everybody in the loop. Keep up to date on the X and the Discord. Join the Discord if you want to be even more up to date.
So yeah, just one more time, that Forbidden Door is August 24th. And then the following week, August 31st, we have Clash in Paris.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, all you have to do to enter is follow the link again in the Discord or X, put in your picks, and then you could win. You won't, though, because I'm going to win. Make the picks, win the most, become number one contender, face the champ.
Would you mind explaining to me again how the runner-up turns into the champ? Can you clarify that last piece?
So the only weird part about this last one was that we didn't have a champ. So normally you wouldn't automatically be the champ, you would become the number 1 contender. Then at the next show, face the champ, 1-on-1. Your points versus their points. So it doesn't matter who gets the most for the championship match.
And whoever has the most points in that second pay-per-view becomes the new number 1 contender.
Bingo.
It's a rule set that somehow captures wrestling in all its beauty.
Yeah, it's my version of like what fantasy football is for wrestling.
Yeah.
Can you do a fantasy football?
Well, this is it.
But for wrestling?
This is my best interpretation of what that could be. I think it would be cool if we could come up with like a punishment for whoever gets like the lowest points per event.
Like, but just between
like out of the 3 of us, yeah, just between the 3 of us. And I don't want it to be like something crazy, but like something like little dumb, stupid that we just do over like Discord. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have like a specific idea.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing it a lot, and that's going to really suck, right? Because probably I'll be on the bottom
I mean,
most of the time.
It's out of the 3. You know?
Right. My thought, at first blush, you have to do your best wrestler impression. Each time you lose, you have to try a different wrestler.
How do we determine the wrestler? I like this. I kind of like the idea that somebody has to pick for you.
Yeah, I'm liking that the winner has to pick.
The winner picks it. Joe, what do you think of that?
Because then it could be mean or it could be nice, you know?
Yeah. But also, if you don't know, it would be tough too.
Yeah, I think it would be the winner picks a promo, like a quick promo or a portion of the promo, and the person who loses has to like try to recite the promo.
A specific promo, or do they give ideas of what to create your own promo too? Like, if I was like, cut a promo on John Cena for WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Like, the winner would determine that possibly. Like, how do you guys feel about that? Or like, do a promo against a cookie or your best friend's cat.
Just cut a promo on something random.
Yeah, which is like influenced by the winner, but also like if anybody had any ideas too. I mean, it would just be up to, just random ideas. I'm not sold on any of it, but I like it.
I like that the punishment is the person has to cut a promo, because I think that'll transfer really well.
I like that idea, but I didn't want to hold you guys up to having to cut a promo.
No, I think I like that idea a little bit more. I think I liked the idea of the impression, but I think cutting a promo would be funnier, because then you're cutting a promo against whatever, but you can do an impression if you want, or you can try and like do like.
Yeah, it's super improv of whatever you can kind of think of. Like you can even copy a promo if someone was like, do a promo against this person. You could just use that exact as the thing. You just have to be ready to do it. But that's why, like, I'm not worried about it this week. I just want to talk about it and make sure, like, you guys like ideas or anything like that.
Yep. No, I like that idea. What about you, Brett?
I just realized that I really like this idea because at first, as you guys were adding on to making it into a promo, I became more and more scared because I was worried I was having to do this like once a week. But then I remembered we're doing this only once.
Yeah, there's only 2 promos out of the 3 of us per month.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. I think it would work.
It's not like it needs to be a long promo. Like it's just cut the promo. Like.
But somebody like myself though, I don't really know very much about promos. So what I was worried about is you guys assigning me something that I have to do a shit ton of research.
Yeah, I want to avoid that.
That's why I was saying like impressions I feel like are hard because you'd have to do a bunch of research on a wrestler that you wouldn't fucking know. And then I was like, well, maybe if you did like a script, we just handed you a script and you had to like cut the promo while reading the script. Like yeah, that'd be pretty funny, but like that puts a little like not like too much power into but it makes it almost like a punishment for the winner too, because then they have to try and pick and write script or like
it's all about being
easy. I was like, it's like let's go with just a promo. Cut a promo. You just cut a promo on something. We'll decide. The winner gets to decide who you cut it on, but like or what you cut it on.
and you'd have like a week in advance to think about it too, because I
Yeah.
think we do like so the person that would have to do the promo would be announced the show after a promo, and you wouldn't be expected to do the promo until after
the week after.
like the week after. But also, that being said, we would have to have ideas of what we would pick as winners going into the actual event.
Yeah, but that's easy.
That's easy. I'm just saying it out loud. So
Because
that
you have
makes
like a
sense.
bunch of other things just to be like, I want you to cut a promo against a 4-year-old that kicked your butt in Fortnite.
Yeah, I love that.
Ha!
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Pick the Push. Keep an eye out on X and Twitter. Don't forget, there's new episodes every Friday. Peace.
Give me a new mic that this schmuck hasn't touched.